Wrong side. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome to Macabre Wednesday. We're gonna be playing Luto. Hang on. We're gonna be more than likely finishing Luto right after I figure out why the dang game capture ain't working. We haven't dropped any frames yet. That is a very good sign. Good to see you, Franklin. Esta nueces means these nuts in Spanish. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Eat my butthole, Billy. We haven't quite gotten Billy learning how to respond to that, but we'll put it on the list. Good to see you, Franklin. Hope you're doing well. God damn, that's strong. I'm having an old-fashioned to start the stream today. I made it with cask strength Old Forester bourbon. And it's good, but you know, cask strength is cask strength. I see the issue here. OBS is not properly launched, and you are not close enough to my face. What's going on? Hang on. Right there. Right about there. I don't know why that's actually not. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, I have no idea why OBS is being problematic. 1 second. I've got a feeling. Yes, you're in the wrong place, OBS. Let me just make sure that it's doing what it's meant to do. Open preview projector on the 4KX, and you should be seeing it now, but I do not have that monitor open. Yes, that is exactly what I want to see. Very good. Very good. Jack the Mac Asabra. I have no idea what you're saying now, Franklin. That's actually going to be a little loud. Turn that down. There we are. There we are. Yeah. Hang on. Just, I won't know how loud I'm actually going to be talking until I start talking that way. And one other thing. What is going on with my mic? Why is it being so inconsistent? Here. Yeah. I really don't know why it's being that way. It's probably because I'm facing away without realizing it. Anyway, why did I come over here? Yes, I think that this camera might be, yes, a little overexposed. That's what I'm looking for. Can we turn that gain up just a little from there? I can live with that. Okay. Okay. Something's got to be done about my lighting setup for the actual on-stream, because I don't like it. I think I need a bigger ring light and a place to put it. Maybe I could put it right there. It's not a bad idea. Anyway. Let's pick up right where we left off. We got 2 more boys to find. And I am, I only played... Oh, we do this again. Okay. I only last played 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure I remember most of everything that I need to remember. Yep, that's right. It's all coming back to me. Slowly but surely. And there he is. I see this game has a checkpoint system. Now there should be... I saw a ghost. There are... So what? Just as a recap, so far we woke up in a house full of sticky notes, seem to be moving away. We're playing as a guy called Sam? I think it's Sam. His gaze was full of resentment. Yes, Sam, whose brother is called Isaac, and his father is called Joel, both of whom are dead. Isaac dying to cancer, Joel died when he was 60-ish, so hard to say what happened there. I forgot to refresh the pixels on this monitor, but I think we're just gonna let it go and see what happens. Sam seems to have... I don't know. I'm realizing now that not a whole lot of actual plot has been delivered here. At least, you know, backstory plot. We know that his grandmother was very religious, and her husband, our grandfather, also called Isaac, died from suicide. It should all come back to me in time, but it's mostly been... We've just been kind of establishing how sad Sam is about Isaac being gone. Isaac wanted to protect Sam from something. We don't specifically know what. His father Joel left him these notes, never took them down. Sam is a painter. Yeah, we didn't actually get into... We're in this... Yeah, I suppose that's a lot of the plot of the actual game, isn't it? We're stuck in this house on a loop. Every time we leave, we wake up here to do this. There's a meta-narrator who seems antagonistic, and then there's another guy with a creepy voice calling us on the phone and telling us not to trust the narrator. And yeah, I mean, that's the long and short of it, isn't it? I do need to get the stream 2 section back. Stream 2. Make that a heading. There we go. But yeah, I remember being very impressed on Monday. You know, despite being pretty confident that I've never been in danger and never will be in this game. Well, to an extent, it's doing a really good job of scaring me, of making me unnerved, uneasy, uncomfortable. Don't mind me, friend. I'm gonna look in this hole. Ah, teeth. That's good. Oh, good. Why has it become so blue all of a sudden? Ah. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting, however. Ooh, there was a little bit of choice there. I could have done one or the other. Oh. Well, still, there seems to have been a little bit of a choice there. Is the same thing gonna happen again until I decide to turn around and go back in the bathroom? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, seems that way. And then, yeah, okay, alright. I think the game is telling me pretty explicitly to turn around. And I'll do that. I'll do precisely that. Still no frame drops. Pretty sure I fixed that issue. If you're not on the Discord and you didn't see the announcement, the issue was actually with my router. And, well, you can join the Discord if you really want to know. Sam? I don't have my flashlight anymore. I'm tired. Yeah, and Sam, you see evidence in his room that it seems to be the 90s or early 2000s for one, but he was, seems to be gay. And I never saw any explicit evidence of this, but his grandmother being very religious, and the trigger warning on the main menu talking about abuse does lead me to believe that maybe she abused him in one way or another on account of that. But who knows? I'm tired. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was basically the really big lore drop towards the end of the stream on Monday. It was, Sam wanted to study film. He was studying film, but then when their dad died, It's either that or when Isaac died. I don't actually remember. He stopped. I think it was when their dad died. He stopped and he had to start working at the pizza place, and they had to move. And I imagine the move triggered a lot of this issue. And he stopped. That's right. After that, he stopped even really wanting to work on that kind of thing in his spare time. Do you remember? No. Left or right? I'm going to go left. Exit? Could be. Hello? Sam? Is this real? Shut. Choices. Shut up. Oh. Well, we can only do one or the other. Alright, alright. I'm gonna go this way. There is nothing left. Please. I want to leave. It's not fair. Dad? Is that you? Am I lost? What is this house? Forgive me one more time. I'm gonna go down the forgive me path. One more time. Sam! Hang on. Careful. Be careful. Far away. I think we're gonna go down the be careful door. I think we've lost progress. I'm still gonna go left. Yeah. I'm gonna make the same decisions up until I lost progress. See if I can actually remember the route. I think I can. See, we didn't go down that way. We went down this way. And then you get to the end of the hall and you take a right. But perhaps rather than going... Okay, that's how you track where you've been, if there's no text. Rather than going down the be careful door, which is that one, let's go down the Sam door. Do you believe in ghosts? Depends on what you mean by ghosts. I believe in whatever that is. Oh, well, now I don't believe in anything. Except for the moon. I believe in the moon. This is a vibe. It's definitely not a game that's meant to be done in one sitting, because I wasn't exactly taking it too slow last time. I mean, maybe you just spend an evening on this game, but...
Welcome back.
Thank you. I don't know, I think if I was rushing last time, it would have taken me about 4 hours to get to where I got, so maybe an 8-hour game, I'm not sure. I mean, this might be a short stream, for all I know. Oh. Aside from the blood, is it cleaner in here? No. No, it is not. Your old scripts. I saw you put a box full of your old scripts in the discard pile. Did you make a mistake? Let me know, because if you don't want them, I'll keep them as a memento. You never know. Don't throw out your script, Sam. That's just... Alright. Not bad, but not great. As far as jump scares go, this game has done better. Am I dreaming?
Does it matter? What if you never wake up? Would that change anything about how you feel?
I think so.
Interesting. You know, I can't deny that I find all this fascinating. It's been a long time since anyone has gone off the rails. Come on, don't be that person. You really don't want to know if I'm a ghost.
I don't think the answer would be satisfying. There they are again. And I'm struggling again. So who is this? What is this thing? I guess we did establish last time it's not human. What is this? And apparently this isn't the first time it's done this to someone. So what is this entity Groundhog Daying people? Like, column. Very uniform. Oh, and a man. Hello. Stop this. Stop at this instant. Oh, he's admiring, see?
And once again, sand.
Yeah. Not quite uniform. Interesting. Though it was once. Anything to look at over here? The chair. I might open a window in a second. It's quite warm in here. Could turn on the AC, but I think it's colder outside. I still don't have a flashlight. I don't know what happened to it. Wonder if I could set up a green... Nah, I think if I set up a green screen for this, it would be even more in the way than that light is. I'll figure something out. I think the issue I take is more with the background, to tell you the truth. I could close the curtains on that light. In the closet, I mean. Who knows? Doing this again. I guess it just does that from the menu. This is how you get into the game.
You find that you are doing the same thing over and over again. Do you expect a different result?
It's not exactly the same thing every time, is it? Sorry. I saw a ghost. His gaze was full of resentment. See, now from here, this is insanity. I know there's nothing for me to find out here yet, but out of spite, really. Hang on, I definitely need to lower my mic. Out of spite, really, I'm not gonna stop until I have to. Until this entity forces me out of this. You know, one of the challenges I'm growing to find with streaming, now that I have this mic, is speaking at a consistent volume all throughout. It's tricky. Wearing headphones doesn't help. Oh. Well, this time around, there's still a hole in the mirror. We're definitely not... Oh, and... Oh, the door's open. And it's a different house. Are we gonna do this thing again where... No, it's gonna let me take the coin. Yeah. I'm waking up, yeah, to ash and dust. No, when I first saw that coin, that's interesting. So you eventually get to take the first coin you see. You're not thrust out of this version of the house forever. And I think it was the first jump scare. May not have been the first jump scare. I'm actually not sure. No, it wasn't. You do get attacked, though. You get... I think you get a guy... I don't actually remember. Maybe you fall through a trapdoor. But I seem to recall it was one of the ghosts running through this door to scare you. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here.
Shouldn't have seen that. I'm sorry, Samuel.
Chapter 5, Playing with the Truth. What was that? It was a mostly formless naked man, though he was a little chubby. He didn't have a face. Can I go back the way I came? Kind of a waste of time. This is why, this is why it took me, what was it, 4.5 hours? Yeah, that's right, that's right. So if I was, hey, okay, maybe this is like an evening kind of playthrough. Because if I was trying to get through things quickly, I probably could have gotten to the point that I was in 3 hours, which means this could very well be a 5 or 6 hour game. But this kind of shit, all the backtracking. Yeah, I wonder if there was anything there. At least I got the coin. These vibes. These vibes are immaculate. I could do with a slightly darker room for them. That feels a lot nicer. Especially with the OLED screen and how dark this game is. I don't really want to be staring at my reflection more than anything for the whole playthrough. I stare at my reflection enough already, thank you. More of this film stuff. I suppose that's because Samuel was studying film more than anything. I have to hope that's the case. Especially on account of that two-way mirror in his bedroom. I can't tell what that is.
I know it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of solving a mystery, but you're going to have a hard time finding the truth when you don't even know what the lie is. Keep in mind that the truth has many faces, and you may not like the one that is waiting for you.
Hello there, Dwar. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That'll be Joel and Ava. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a key on that cardboard box. You were allowed to be sad. I was too. Sorry. Oh dear. That'll be Ava again. I think that might be the first time we've seen her depicted as so. She's about to vor Sam. Probably not the best word choice. Hello? Here. This is worth writing down. It's not really getting to me, though it does occasionally, but really nice touch forcing the player to walk right by the ghosts all the time. Call that 29 minutes.
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake? Like a trick, you know? It is night.
Oh, was that meant to be a great big reveal? It was already pretty dark. I hate watching you. Jeez. Yeah, all the signs really are pointing to an abusive mother, aren't they? Real quick, could we take a quick look at that again? Yeah, there was, okay. R. Ooh. Could this be a puzzle? Ava and Joel fighting with more creepy Ava. Joel looking kind of defensive, Ava looking upset. And we did see earlier, in a note that seemed to be passed between Sam and Isaac, that Sam specifically said that he hates his mother, that he hates Ava. But they, you know, they were kids. Lucts, so it can't be any of those. Begins with an R and ends with an R. It looks like they tried P as well. Up in the top right corner. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's very good. I gotta write that one down. That's really good. Because I was trying to ignore that the whole time. The sound of footsteps as you're trying to decipher a clue in a puzzle is fantastic. Kind of reminiscent of the footsteps in the prison courtyard in Silent Hill 2. Only more effective for some reason. Call that 31. Oh, 31. Fucking hell. Maybe when we're in a slightly less creepy position, we can, guess at that a little bit more. There she is again. God. What is it about the ones that are hunched over that make them so much scarier? Lose. Perder. Fully expected a jump scare when I turned around then. God. This is such a good segment. How is this game doing this? Like, the game has given me no reason to believe, no reason whatsoever to believe that there's ever going to be a moment where I'm in danger, where it hasn't been fully scripted, that you just get caught. How does this game drive the tension so well? I gotta write that down. So well, despite never having given reason to believe any non-scripted threats exist. There's been no escaping from anything that's seemingly been anything that's been antagonistic. But I'm still pretty spooked. This is good, though. I needed a distraction today. They were indeed keys for the staff room. What is this? Everything will be fine. I believe you, Joel. Well, that didn't quite work because there was a stone wall to my left and that played on the left channel. But aside from that, I think that was a little more effective. I mean, it wore off, right? Talking about it seemed to... Ooh, hey, bud. Hey. I love this chubby man walking around. I don't think I'm gonna love him forever. I think we're gonna learn something horrible about him, but...
Be careful. Sometimes it's better to embrace fiction than to face what's behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Or under the sheets.
Do not like the implications there. Fat. I suppose that doesn't necessarily say fat, but it's the first thing I saw, so... Interesting. Love, amor. I already knew that. Keep feeling like I need to charge my flashlights just because I've been playing Metro a lot. Last light, specifically. 100%ed it. Just last night. We'll save that one. How often has this chubby man been looking at me from around the corner, do you think? Good stuff, man. Good horror. My dog's having a little dream himself right behind me. He's barking in his sleep. He's getting something. God, I keep worrying about points of no return, but I don't want to do any backtracking because it does deviate from the tension. If I'm able to turn around and go all the way back to some point and all that. I don't think this is a game about going for a completionist run, at least not on a first playthrough. Wait. I'm about to hit a door, aren't I? I think I did just accidentally backtrack. Yeah. I lost my way and walked all the way back. How silly of me. None of it looks familiar in the dark. I certainly didn't remember going down and then back upstairs. Actually, now that I think about it, I do. Well. We had more time to sit in this tension. Well done, Surrybot. You've always got my back. Unlike some other bots around here. I think this is what threw me off, yeah. I forgot that one of those was a dead end, one of those paths. Ah, didn't like that. That's worth writing down, man. That's worth writing down. Everything that's helping to build the tension is worth writing down. I'm just gonna put in quotes, so I'm gonna have to go back and check this one. Didn't like that. Call it 37. So, not ready to go down that way yet, and I think that guy's gonna stop me anyway. Wonder why they kept it light in here. Interesting. Wow, I really didn't have to sit in that tension. It stops here momentarily. For some reason, the white door opens if you click on it too many times in a row. I think that's more like we've transitioned from meta, like TV and film kind of stuff to meta video game design. I made a joke towards the end of the stream on Monday. Are we going to find a GDD somewhere? This is like notes that would have come with a commit or something, you know? Why didn't anyone help? Home videotape. Yeah, okay, now we're doing meta video game stuff. I don't know if the pause has always been in parentheses. Oh, this is so cool. I mean, I was, you know, meta can be a bit much sometimes, but we've transitioned from doing, you know, meta in the context of a script kind of deal to meta in the context of a video game. The walls are breaking down. I'll take it. Trigger flickering. Very good. Very cool. Help. Nice. Oh yeah, now I can... Now that I'm not hearing footsteps all the time. R blank 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 R. And it can't be an L, U, C, T, or S. I'm awful at this game. And it can't be an R again, because those are both of the R's. I don't know. I mean... Corazon? Heart? Arena? We actually know what that means, don't we? I mean, I don't, but I remember being surprised last time. Sand. Did not think maybe it's in Spanish. Right, it's not E. Ganar means win. Oh, and I can put the... Oh, I guess we're gonna watch. Alright. Why didn't anyone help? Who's this? We're on the other side of that door. Okay. That doorway that the mannequin's blocking a little bit back. Oh. What am I missing? Oh, is that all I had to do? Just get rid of him real quick? Seems to be the case. Maybe this is for me later to actually open physically. I don't know. Maybe last time I was in this VHS mode, I never interacted with anything. That was something I was supposed to get. I see what we're doing. Wait. Was that a mistake? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're playing Hangman for realsies. That's really cool. Okay, well, the second letter is an O. No other O's. I'm gonna go looking for an R to see if it's the same puzzle. And if we just have to figure this out now. Hey. No call for that. God, this is really cool, though. I love watching them run. I don't know what it is. It's just that they're moving, you know. Where are you going? Oh, that just leads up. Leads back. Well, you know, I am actually kind of curious. What happens when I go back up there in VHS form? There's something down there. My light's reflecting off of something. I don't remember being able to walk this far. X. I feel like I kind of gotta go for it. Okay, it was not X. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I had to go for it, right? Went all the way over here, had to interact. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more goes. But I think, given the O and probably R, that's only 3 more characters to figure out. 3 more characters with 3 tries. I think we can do that. Chances are good it's in Spanish. But we'll see. We'll see if the R's work. This might just not work out for me. Can't for the life of me find any R's, however. Really good usage of levels, you know? You do find yourself going back through areas pretty frequently, but they get reused in pretty creative ways. S, C, I. Thought there was, yeah, there is, but no letter, huh? Oh no, he's got a B. Probably can't get in there. It'd be cool if you could, though. Wonder if I'll hear anything as I'm passing by. K, F, N, P. That's cool. L, V, Z, T, C, G, L, Q, B, B, G, A, D, R.
Samuel learned Spanish with games like this.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It's fascinating how easily you transform macabre hacks into simple children's games.
Huh. No sense of going for the O again. R-O blank 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 R in Spanish. Feel like I gotta go for a consonant next. J, perhaps? I can actually check, okay. Anything that starts and ends with R? Yeah, R-O-M, that means break. R-O-M-P-E-R, that tracks, so. Let's go find an M-P and an E. There's a P. And I don't get to see it anymore, but we just need an M and an E. It's just a B down there. Where have they all gone? remember those stairs being so long. There's an E. Now we just need an M. I don't... Oh, haha, there's the chubby man again. Hello, chubby man. How silly you are. Just looking for an M. Just looking for an M. There's one. Yeah. I did so good. I only got 2 wrong. Madre. Well, padre, yeah. Romper, corazón. Arena. Arana, maybe. Red. It is quite grim in here. Now, what was the purpose? What did that do for me? Pausa. Oh. No. Yeah, I don't know what at all I got out of that. Don't regret it one bit. It was a lot of fun, but cannot fathom what the purpose of it all was. I really might open that window. I know I'm wearing a hoodie, but I don't know. Soon as the high drops below 100, I'm good to start wearing layers again. Honestly. Well, can I leave? I can. But what was the point of doing that? Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Let's go. Oh.
Don't you miss when the world had logic? When the walls were familiar and the corridors led somewhere? But for some reason you decided that wasn't the truth. And look at it now. The world bends, stretches, breaks down. And yet, you keep walking.
Yeah, dude, this is sick. It's very fun. You can't kill me or choose not to. So I don't know what you want from me. I guess he's just gonna follow me. Yeah, alright, come on then. See, this is the thing. Like, I want to try and explore why this isn't working. I think the mannequin... shouldn't really call them mannequin. I think the ghost following you down the hallway doesn't really work for me. Because, for one, I saw it coming. But for another... I know it's the only thing to worry about. And if it's gonna do something, it's gonna do it. You know? That's all I'll say on that for now. Call that 52. 052. Be coming up on an ad here shortly. It's also, I feel like if you placed this moment at a different point in the game, it might have hit a little harder, but I find it pales in comparison to that last tense moment. Oh, start chase. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not scared, but I appreciate it. You're in quotes, the quote, start chase volume is a nice touch. But again, you're telegraphing the scare to me. But we can't trust the narrator.
Actions have consequences, and yours do nothing but tear everything apart. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Why did the mannequin run away?
Interesting.
But, hang on. But, when the ghost, I don't know why I'm calling them mannequins, runs right past you, and you're suddenly wondering what you're supposed to be expecting, it gets a little unnerving. It's all about ambiguity. All about weaponizing ambiguity. 22, a mouthful of sand can't scream. That's true. Well, define full. It can scream for a second, and it all turns to mud. Interesting. Hexagonal lens flare. I respect the choice. Coin! That's all I'm here for. That was a lovely old-fashioned. And on account of the strength of that drink, I think I'll leave it at 1. Just in case anyone redeems any shots, you know? Are we gonna finally see what's producing these growls? Love a maraschino cherry. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I got the coin. I must have to follow this noise. Aw. Don't cry. Yeah. God, I hope the whatever happened to Mr. Buttons isn't too traumatic. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I have witnessed too many times how your world crumbles when you dig where you shouldn't. And it is sad when you think you can climb the rubble. Because the truth is that most of you end up screaming under it.
This guy's a manifestation of something, of some human thing. Not human himself, but he's some kind of personification of some kind of disorder, if I had to guess. Trauma, maybe. Just trauma in general, rather than a disorder, I mean. Ah, this is gonna be sad. Oh.
You owe too much to your pets.
Jeez. Do you really love him? Oh. Yeah, we're definitely upping the pace. Today's probably going to end up being kind of a short stream because I don't have anything planned for after this. Though maybe if it's really short, we might start Darkwood or something. Man, they did this pretty well too. Oh, I just had to click. I didn't have to get right up to him.
The third one was, very painful. For years, Mr. Button and I were, inseparable. We adopted him after after losing Isaac. And at first I felt him as a replacement. It was horrible. But over time he became much more than that. He filled the void I didn't know I had. He was basically everything to me. To the point that I needed him more than he needed me. Despite his tiny size, he always protected me. And that reminded me a lot of Isaac. God, I miss him so much.
For a moment, I thought he would say something. But I suppose we should probably play that ad. Yeah, let's rip the Band-Aid off. In fact, I'll take a second while we're playing that to open the window. Need to take the stick out of the window. Go. That should help considerably. It was indeed getting toasty in here. Can't run the AC, but we sure can run the window. Yeah, we can run the window. Of course, opening it startled my little dog. All that ad, baby, you capitalist pig. Hey. Doesn't make you a capitalist just needing to make a living. I am a victim of capitalism, thank you. A hostage of it. Welcome back, Franklin. Oh, just stucco, okay. Oh. What the hell? Oh, I'm just listening, okay. I don't have to know anything here. It's probably not copywritten, but hey, you never know. Is this guy gonna get down? Or am I in danger right now? Oh, well, I kind of wanted to mess around with that a little bit more. Been here the whole time, just work lurking, no worries, no worries. Welcome back to the land of the chatters, I should say. Alright, well, maybe on a second playthrough. O2, beyond the noise. We're back here. I'll be there in a moment. How long will it let me run down this hallway? Out of bounds. You gonna stop me? You are. Ah. I'll take the achievement, sure. We're out of bounds, I take it. Faster to just go through and then, yeah. Okay, so forward, backward, you say? Oh, that's pretty cool. We're heading back now through the area I think we passed through to first get to this weird, like, back section of the house. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Maybe you want to keep... Oh. I didn't mean to do this, but I'm gonna pretend it was entirely intentional. Skateboard across the ambulance. What do we got? Having to call 3 times to drop the hammer is perhaps too confusing.
What you've just experienced.
It was SOS.
If you've come this far.
It did, yeah, that was Morse code for SOS.
Even he's broken. You shouldn't have listened to him.
You want me to call us? I think I've done it twice this playthrough. Having to call 3 times to drop the hammer is perhaps too confusing. Huh. Doesn't let me call it, though. I wonder... What was it? Ah, damn. I think it can be forgiven for not actually remembering it. What was the number for the guy? Could I try calling him? It's gonna be a ways back. Yeah. So... Trouble is, I don't actually remember. The reflection was 2. The big lie was 7. The drowned hour was 5. Five, 2, 7. I think there was a 1 in there. It's like 12:57. No. 5217? No. 2157? Who was it? What was it? Oh, it's right there. FADB. I didn't see it through the text. Okay. So, FADB. Let me see the thing again. FADB. So 2, 7, probably two, no, the reflection was 1. Yeah, the reflection was 1. So 1, 2, no, 1, 7, 2, FADB, 1725, 1725. See what he says.
Thank you. Despite the pain, you are here. I knew this time you'd make it. Look for the last light to end the storm. I trust in you.
Great. Now what happens if I call again? It was 1725, yeah? Right? Hang on. One 1752? I guess you can't call him anymore. That'll teleport you. I don't know what this is. Huh. I'd love to go see if I can find out what the big lie is. That'll open a door. Oh. Oh. Goodness me. Multiplies 7 times. A lie multiplies 7 times. Okay. What's this do? Nothing. Doesn't do anything at all. Enjoy the... I don't know what that is. Error. Mm-hmm.
What a mess. But look at you, in a very human attempt to go back, thinking that all your problems will be solved. I can't blame you for wanting to go back to the house, to the routine where everything was simpler, where you were safe.
I removed all the assets from the room and have left only the arena with the box as a reference at the end of the game. Hopefully it also improves performance. We'll see. Can go there to trigger a shadow. That'll play music. So many choices. They weren't always choices. Last time I was here, none of these decisions mattered. What happens? Huh. I think I'm being directed to go back to the beginning. Let me try everything else first. What kind of music you got for me? I don't think it's working. A constant sound would be needed to attract the player's attention and get him to look this way. Perhaps adding the noise of an electric generator would be enough. I like this. I can go up that ladder. I think that's how I'm supposed to get back, not up those stairs. No. Oh, that's right. Those stairs. Yeah, that... Oh, well, I really wanted to see more of what was in... Okay, alright, yeah, sure. I see. These aren't necessarily going to happen. This is just how the house works when you're first down here. That's a shame. I would really have liked to go up that way. The game is dead silent. I think it's supposed to be. But, yeah, no, okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. Oh, good. Oh, no. I thought we were going to be climbing for a while. Yeah, this leads up to the basement. Man, I wonder if there are any Easter eggs.
You can keep banging on the door all you want. No one is going to open it from the other side. After all, you're here.
Oh. Prologue. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, sure. I'm gonna continue.
All this odyssey to end up here again. It's not working, is it? I don't know what you expected by breaking everything.
We're gonna continue. I'm not gonna start a new game, right?
Now you can only wait for another, what do you call it now? Deus Ex Machina, maybe?
Yeah, you're welcome to hand me one.
The help you've been getting all along the way, I guess you've noticed.
Yeah, actually. Is the solution to exit? No, we keep losing assets every time I do this. Yeah. I can be persistent.
Exactly.
Oh, he's got the smile. Hello? Are you Joel?
Here you are. Catch it.
Excuse me? Oh, what? Broken bird. Game nest, where the fun hatches. Well, this is pretty rad. Are we gonna be in, like, box mode now? Full screen? Yeah, nice. Yeah, sure, let's do it. I've got 4 coins. Right, I see. Oh. Groovy. This is fucking crazy. Are there stakes now? I mean... I gotta write this down. Massive... I mean... I don't know. Status quo shift? Makes me wonder now if I can still count on there never being threats. No, never being non-scripted threats. Oh, 118. We'll call it 117. I see. You go around picking up anatomical hearts. Hold left click to add heart. Oh, over here, hold left click to add heart. I see. Oh, shit, okay. Huh. It seems like we're basically playing 3D Pac-Man, where I've got objectives. What? I okay. You gotta go power your stuff up. And you gotta do this. Is there a route that I need to follow then? Oh, but I can see the hearts on my minimap as well. Oh shit. Oh boy, alright. Oh, I don't think I'm safe. No? Oh. Oh, you teleport with the elevators. Right, as you do in Pac-Man. I see. I never got any good at Pac-Man. I know it's, you know, just follow the pattern, but I'm worried here because it really feels like there's stakes. It's not scary though, is it? It's not scary playing 3D Pac-Man with the spiders. Somehow it was scarier when there weren't stakes. Really glad Ghost recommended this game because this is very useful. 120? You can use the elevators to get away in a pinch. Or just keep running. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that stuns them. Okay, okay. Shouldn't have turned around, but good to know. I can get another one here. Probably should have saved it. But I got away. Those must slow you down, and I must have got caught before. How the hell do I get to that heart? I can't turn around. Fuck. Damn it. I've got this for if things... Oh, I've already got one. Gotta go. Okay, that's all the hearts. I just have to be able to buy enough time there. I might get lucky. This, I mean, it is tense, I suppose, once you start making progress. I suppose it is tense once you start making progress. Still, though. It's an arcade game now. 123. Alright, so now I have to go around and collect those... Oh, shit! Oh, come on, man. Not like this. Did I not? I didn't pick it up. Alright, fair enough. And as you take damage, you have to go and get more hearts. I see. Your health isn't on screen. It's back there. Interesting. Diegetic health bar that you have to revisit. It's kind of cool. Well, I have to go get those. Damn, okay. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I think every time I pass one of those, it hatches a new spider. Huh. Oh, well, that's lovely. Hopefully I lost them for long enough to deposit all the other, well, the one other heart that I have. Shit, okay. We were nearly there. I better hope I pick up a bolt on the way. There's one. Just don't get cornered. Don't get cocky, kid. Fuck off, man. Don't have time for that. Fuck off. Really? Alright, so we're turning it into kind of a rage game. That's cool. Damn it, man. That's just... Were they padding for time? Whole game is unchallenging, and then... I suppose this, yeah, this definitely isn't challenging enough to warrant too many tries, right? Oh my god, I think I'm fucked here. The pellets seem like they're mostly here to help you not retread ground. I see now where those things come from. Just as a good guide, I suppose, for trying to do this in one route. I don't know. Got a second here. I can go ahead and deposit. Nice. It's tense. I gotta give it to him. It is tense, but it's mostly just because I don't really enjoy this and don't want to keep doing it. Which is not good horror. God damn it. It's a good thing I had a bolt. Better hope I pick up another one. Shit. Alright, let's get back to base. Hopefully we can deposit these two back to back. Because, yeah. I'd hate to deposit one and then just get fucked, you know? Looking around for a bolt, but we seem to have an opening. Hope this is actually how you get out of this. Achieve victory during the minigame 3003. Accumulate 3,003 points during the minigame 3003. Oh, cool. Okay. That was SOS. Yeah. It was tense and stressful, but mostly because I didn't like it and didn't want to have to start over again. Though the threat of losing all my coins was also contributing. $129. Alright, what do you want me to do? Pleasant. One more time? Oh, is the mirror? No, still broken. Not a hole in the wall anymore, though. Still no smiley face. Oh, hello. Wow, I quit today
Lights, camera, action. I didn't expect to see the insides of Samuel's world. This place definitely doesn't seem to be comfortable with your presence.
No, we will not be adding any rewards for watching the whole film. Just for getting to they're coming for you, Barbara. Nice. Isaac, why can't I remember her name all of a sudden? It's the three of us, and then Joel and Sam. Ava. Isaac, Ava, and Sam, and then just Joel and Sam. One more time. Yeah, alright. Hey. What am I paying for here? It just doesn't trigger anymore, okay. Can we go in here for a change? Oh, hello. The game wants me in here. Okay, okay. Home keys. Friday. Is this always... Yeah, I think it was. Sure. There's the three of them. Someday we'll be back, I promise. What does it mean? Oh. I haven't taken the key with me into this world. Could leave. I think I'm gonna try and call up our friend. What was it? 1752? 1725? Might have been 52. He don't pick up the phone anymore. What about SOS? 1, 2, 3. Well, that didn't drop any kind of hammer down. No, I will not be leaving just yet. Oh, come on. These mannequins, man, these ghosts, I should say, they don't let me have any fun. Well, I won't be having any of it, thank you. Anything else to see, perhaps?
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. Come out here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go all the way back just out of spite. Music. Alright, let's head out, I suppose. We need one more guy. One more light. Monday.
Routine was not a prison. It was a refuge. Monotony was a shield against the horrors locked inside Samuel. But you insisted on breaking it. You insisted on seeing. And now you can't stop seeing.
Well. Oh. Can't keep repeating the past. It's no good. It's not helpful. Can't heal. No? Okay. Did I get turned around? One more time. This door's fully ajar this time. Not ajar, it's fully open this time. Huh. Sure does feel like we got another Deus Ex Machina coming, doesn't it? You want me to do this till Friday? I'll do it. You think I won't? Maybe I can go to the basement today. Can't quite remember. Oh, you know what? It was behind the fish, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I did yesterday. I tried clicking on the picture of the moon. To no avail. Yeah. Worth a shot. Unless... it was behind there, wasn't it? That was the crack in the wall. However, no key. So, moving on. You're still here, aren't you? Oh? Oh, right. Change day. Don't have my keys. Oh! Dang, I thought I fixed that problem with Billy. I don't know why... well, this time Billy did it unprompted of Streamlabs. Anyway, welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you, Creamies. Thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm sure you'll be getting a proper shout out in a second. Yeah, I'm sure you all know who I am, but we're playing Luto. Very scary game, and there's Kurt raiding as well. Thank you for the raid, Kurt. I hope he'll get a shout out as well. It should queue up, but we'll find out. No, he got it right. Game% was a lot of fun. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hope everyone's doing very well. Kurt, thank you as well for the raid, and welcome in to the Raiders. Of course, you guys were co-streaming, so same audience all around. Hope the rest of the stream went well. I very much enjoyed what I saw. Yeah, we're playing a scary game, and I'm pretty sure we're going to finish it in a second. So I'll have to find somewhere to send all of you as well. Trouble is, I can't leave without my house. Oh, well, the door's open. Alright. Now, it said it was going to change the day, but it was already Monday. So, don't know what to make of that. How did the rest of your streams go? Painting models, painting shipping containers. Increase speed, you say? I am moving faster.
If you keep going towards the light like a bug, you may have the same fate.
Well, it's that or keep repeating the exact same thing over and over again, man. I gotta tell you. You're holding death over my head like it's a punishment, but I think the punishment is staying here. Normal. Oh, it's just a demo for the doors. Cool. With animation. Oh, with me animating, I see. It's a demo for me interacting with the doors. Hold to open, discarded. Teleport. Shouldn't have done that. Should have tried the other door, but we're here now. Hey, oh, hey.
It went super well. Got quite a bit done. And always fun streaming with Green.
Well, thank you very much. I'm reading and running. Gotta go spend some time with the old ball and chain. Wife's, am I right? Wouldn't know, but enjoy. Yeah, but thank you very much for the raid. No worries if you have to raid and run, both of you. And there's some lovely candles. What was that achievement? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. The game didn't choose to tell me that. The choice. I went left before, and it progressed me. Let's go left. It does say on the Steam page, I think, that they took inspiration from Silent Hill. I wonder if the ending decisions is the joke. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I wonder if the ending decisions are as arbitrary in this as they are in Silent Hill 2 and some of the other games. Thank you very much for the subscription, by the way, Kurt. Didn't mean to just glance over that. You guys are overstimulating me. Thank you very much, buddy. 52 months is crazy. What is that? 4 years and 4 months. Nice. 4 and 4. We're not going to recycle this. We said the demo was a standalone experience. Oh, cool.
There is something tragic about an unfinished scenario. As if the world had given up before it finished creating itself. Or as if the protagonist had given up before even trying.
Labyrinth. Labyrinto. Version discarded. We finally decided to make the mausoleum. Really glad Ghost told me to play this before they made a video on it, because probably would have watched the video and never played the game, but I'm glad to have played the game first. This is sick. This has been a great experience. Drawing test. Well, I'm not terribly optimistic about dropping from here. Could I not land in the death volume? Oh. Didn't work. Furniture discarded. We used the speaker. I saw the speaker. Telephone. Oh. Hey. 1725? Or was it 52? I don't think the phone's functional. Joel's radio. I'll have it. Lock 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing in this chest. Well, wasn't that a big fat lie? Oh. Cameras looking into the house? Oh. Oh, shit. This is so cool. They're just showing you their test level. That's so awesome. You can just watch the... Oh, dude. That's amazing. They're just letting you look behind the curtain. They didn't have to do that. I mean, I know the game's very meta, but... Oh, man. Light switch discarded. Nice. Very good. Sound tests for the feet, wood, cardboard, carpet, sand, glass, blood, metal, grass. Doesn't work. Water? Doesn't work. Okay. So neat. Combat tests. Discarded. Yeah, good. We don't need any of that. Interesting. Okay, I'll be right with you. I gotta check out the... check out if I can actually see anything from the combat tests. Yeah, you know what? Let me actually make that a note, because that could be useful. Combat test discarded. Good. And then we'll underestimate that at 145. I'm sure it wasn't a whole 3 minutes ago, but let's call it 146. Damn, it'll really let me go pretty far back here. What's up with the fat mannequin? Sorry, chubby mannequin. Here's this again. And I need a hammer to get back there. Could I find a hammer? I mean, I never got that first hammer. In fact, honestly, it could be not having that hammer has cut me off from some other things in the game as well. I can't even say it was inadvertent, because I did kind of, you know... I chose to brute force the phone puzzle for the last number. And skipped a whole deal. Oh, well, this is where the water volume is. Weird. Huh. I wonder, could I look around for a hammer real quick? It's interesting, there's no tests for that mechanic here. Hammer? Ah, I see. This piece of furniture was discarded. And there'll be Sam and Joel again, and some nice birds and some clouds. Yeah, there were no drawers that opened. Or maybe there were. Oh, can I not get the bottom one? Oh, I can. Still no hammer. And these are the door tests. I see. Just teleports you up there. I get it. It'll let me go pretty far back. I think I would have noticed a hammer back there. Dang. I wonder if you can check out the discarded combat tests, if you actually picked up the hammer before. I'm probably gonna look that up. I do still feel like I'm missing some context. I don't know if there's gonna be a big grand revelation in the next couple of minutes, but I suppose we'll see. I haven't seen this guy. Oh. I lost focus there for a second. Oh. I don't think we got that side of the painting of Isaac, our grandfather. Christ. I expected it went down. Oh. No colliders on the stairs. All collisions in the game must be checked. Yeah. Good. Well done. Thanks, guys. Oh, and there's the ghosts. Very good.
What is it that motivates you to continue? By now, you should know that everything is broken. There is no script anymore.
This button is supposed to restart the animations, but what it does is to remove everything directly. Look back is discarded. Grabs are discarded. They do anything? They don't have colliders. Vanish. Convulsions discarded. Yeah, you don't want to make these guys unimposing, do you? Close door. Levitate discarded. It's just kind of hard to tell what that is from most angles. Cool. What happens when we press the button? Very neat. Anything change now that they're all gone? Is there perhaps a hammer where one of them was? No. Alright. Alright. This is a cool game, man. No script, you say? I beg to differ. Ooh, lovely. Sequel ideas. Oh, don't do a sequel. Can I? Oh, I can kick it. Sick. Came from there. What is this capsule? Huh. Do I need to get the moon in there, I wonder? Let's try it. Usually that's like a collider capsule like that. At least I think so. It's been a long time since I've worked in Unreal. Or anything for that matter. You can't get the moon in there. Can I push this one too? No. Oh. If there isn't some big grand revelation, I'm still very lost on what the actual backstory is. I'm not seeing it all coming together. I don't think you... No, you can get it back. You can kick it down there if you want. Good to see that the sequel ideas are discarded. What happens if I jump down there? Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Alright. Well, it was fun kicking the ball around. I do love physics. And yet there's something to this. The game wants me to do something here. Maybe we both have to go down. Oh. Oh, you gotta click it to start moving it? Okay. Interesting. You have to click it to add physics. Maybe I could trick the box, right? By pushing this down and then pushing me down. Yeah, nice. No coins.
The last time, I keep thinking that maybe it was my fault for not calling the ambulance quicker, for not knowing how to give first aid. And I know I've been told I couldn't have done anything, but that's exactly what scares me. To have been there when he was dying and not doing anything, just watching my father's face struggling as his heart broke. I don't know. For me, everything is pretty dark since then. I think I need help.
But I remained silent. Yeah, heart attack, I suppose, at 60. Plausible. What happened to Mr. Buttons? I know, kinda not important right now. But where'd that story go?
I'm not sure there's a way out this time, thanks to you.
Narrator's voice is my own. I'm pretty sure the darker voice is my own as well. It's one voice actor. That's what I'm getting at. But I think it's also intentional that he didn't do anything too crazy with the darker voice. Yeah, but with the actual Samuel off screen and narrator off screen, those both sound quite similar. One just sounds less polished, I suppose. Well, let's venture out into the dark then.
The story is over. Why are you still here?
It's not over. There's more to this. Come on. Do something cool. You're here to amuse me, aren't you, narrator? This isn't Samuel anymore. This is me. Do something. $20 I pay. Not a single dropped frame. That's really nice to see. You are probably meant to quit to the main menu and see the 4 and then start again, but Let me give it a little bit. I would not be surprised if the game is happy to let me do this. Just indefinitely. Oh, can I still see it? No, that was a particle. There's the ad. So I'm going to do this until the end of the ad break. Let's say that. Still need to get Billy to tell me when the ad breaks are over, but I had a hard enough time getting him to respond when people say hello. But he should now. At least he did when I tested it. It should work for everybody, though. Unless you can think of some wacky way to say hi. I think I accounted for the most probable possibilities, anyway. Well, it'll be a good test to see how, I doubt this looks great at all on Twitch at 864p, but on the other place. Not that you can actually find that right now. Alright, let's exit to main menu. I get the sense that's what you're supposed to do, and then you'll see the 4 lights. We're getting splash screens again. Yeah, so this is new. Continue. Then we're gonna have to see. Where do they go? There he is again. I saw a ghost. His gaze was full of resentment. Didn't actually do this at all for the 3rd time. For this guy. So this is the first I'll be seeing this. For a moment, I thought he would say something. The eyes are gone. The face in general. But I remained silent. Do you want to go down? Yeah. There's probably other stuff to see in that desert, but I'm too curious.
In the end, you got your way and managed to reach the other side. Was that really what you wanted?
The other side?
Yes, although it may not be what you're imagining. You are behind the darkness, beyond what a human is capable of comprehending. A place born of the spilled black bile of the sorrowful, where those tired of suffering, hide. Like Samuel.
What does this place mean?
I find it hard to believe that you don't know. After all you've done to get here and disturb one of my guests.
I like it, talking directly to me now. Are there more people here?
Of course. There are things in the dark that cannot be seen. And yet, they are there. And somehow, you saw someone. Precisely. Everything is broken because you saw what you shouldn't have. But don't worry. I'm not the one who gets angry. On the contrary, the truth is that I appreciate those who come here, no matter what.
Shouldn't I have seen you?
Are you sure it was me? No, I don't think you could take it.
Who are you?
Again? I am one of the many voices you hear in your head. I can be the narrator, the ghost, the monster, the god. I am whatever you need me to be, so I can be your complete destruction, or your most precious companion. It's up to you.
Are you real?
Are you?
Yeah.
I am simply me, just as you are you. Everyone in this world lives in contradiction, even those you call gods. Samuel's life is a great example of this, full of half-truths and half-lies. What if I told you that the one who has helped you and the one who has hindered you are the same person? Does that make sense? Or is it paradoxical? The truth is that the answer doesn't matter. They are both real.
Who's helped me?
That's interesting. Because that who actually includes a lot of things. It includes you. Oh, it's time.
Sure. Oh, I'm not in chains anymore.
He's here.
What do you mean? Oh.
Finally, you are face to face. I imagine it must feel strange, almost like a phantom limb. But I must confess, I've always loved this moment. You never know how it's going to end. So, go ahead, Samuel. What do you have to say?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'm afraid it's all my fault. Is it really like this? How long will it last? My brother died. My dog died. My father died. Why do I feel so guilty? And you will too. I don't know what that means.
You shouldn't say that. I can feel the pain, and therefore understand where these statements are coming from. But I can also feel the doubt in them. So be fair.
Is it worth continuing?
You see, something as simple as doubting can drastically change the perception of things.
It's hard for me to say.
Say it.
I don't want to feel alone anymore. I want to be happy again. I want to live.
I see. I find it very interesting to see someone who manages to get out of this place after facing his fears. But I feel the need to make an observation, Samuel. You were never alone, and you never lost your dreams. That's why you made it this far. I have nothing to add, but you should take the opportunity to say something more before you leave this place.
It wasn't your fault.
Take care, Samuel. Until next time.
I think that's the first time we're seeing a hand from Samuel. First time we're... This is the first I could remember seeing something resembling a reflection. None of this is real, Jack. It's all a coma dream. Wake up, Jack. We miss you. Oh, it's very clean in here. Did I... Yeah, I think it's because I haven't had a body up until this point. It's clipping through the camera here and there. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and no bars anymore. I knew it. I knew we were gonna end the game without those horizontal bars. Really did get used to them. All packed up. And I suppose here's the credits. Wow. I mean, fantastic game. I still haven't pieced together the story much. Supposedly there were themes of abuse. Very subtle. Of course, I could see Ava not being able to quite control the resentment she might have felt. Not to, like, force blame on Ava or anything. Just it's where I thought the story was going. In memory of those we loved, and who are no longer here. Luto. Yeah, I'm still kind of lost on the... I mean, it's just a story of poorly processed guilt more than anything, as far as I can tell. They set up a thing with a handwritten note or something from Ava, saying that she was worried that the depression that Isaac, her husband, suffered from, would run in the family. And that never, I suppose, I mean, Isaac, yeah. Not Isaac, Sam. But, no, man, depression's a pretty natural reaction to grief. Doesn't necessarily, you know, you could argue there's a genetic predisposition there, but you don't see it in Isaac. Isaac got cancer, and I don't know whose side was whose. Fair to reason that Ava was the grandmother's, and I might be confusing their names. Fair to reason that Ava was her daughter, and Joel came from the, Joel's the other side of the family. You know, Joel died from a heart attack. A fantastic, really great horror experience. Something that I'm recognizing a lot more, something I realized towards the end of this stream, was just this genre has the potential to tell such moving stories because of the themes that it tends to deal with. And this was really good, but I sure do feel like I missed some stuff. I felt like I missed a lot. Featured artwork, nice. Only one bit of featured music, so, and featured lit video. 1968. I don't think that's far enough back to have fallen into public domain, but they're selling this for $20, so they must have licensed it. Hope I don't get in trouble. Yeah, you know, worst case scenario, it's a VOD I have to censor or something. Small team, very small team. Yeah, I mean, I just... Okay, so here. Funded by the Ministry of Culture and Sport of Spain as part of the Recovery, Transformation, and Resilience Plan. Funded by the EU, Next Generation EU. That's awesome. Nice. So, stream 1, just to go through my notes here. The music and the sound of something falling gives the impression I should be scared, but I move so slowly. What threats could the game reasonably throw at me? There was a lot of that. I will say, probably the scariest walking simulator I've ever played. It's up there with Visage. And it does a decent job, mainly with the spacebar mashing mechanic, to give you something to do during those like heavy walking segments where there's no puzzles to think about or anything. It's cool that the narrator seems to be getting scared along with the protagonist. That was short-lived, but it was nice. It was a nice touch when it happened. The game's building tension very well. This tense feeling is what it's all about. Just good stuff at one point. Very understated jump scare. Cool feedback shortly after that jump scare, trying to move and hearing chains only to stay still. That happened like 4 times throughout the game. Narrator saying Sam couldn't get the hammer was a fun sort of play on the arbitrariness of the puzzles you often see in games like this. I still don't know how I was supposed to... Oh, can you just pop into 3003 and play the 3D Pac-Man? I have no idea why you would want to do that. Let's see. The ambiguity of not really knowing whether there's more to the first part of the 3rd chapter does make the player feel paranoid. Yeah, when you're that one more time chapter where you go through the house like 3 times, I think, to get to Friday, and then you can go into Sam's room. Then there was paranoia for sure. That was a good way to build tension, actually. I'll make a sub note there. It was an excellent way to non-traditionally... I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit so I don't have to worry about speaking over it. Non-traditionally build tension. The game continues this theme of forced ambiguity by potentially having you look for the monkeys in Sam's bedroom for a few seconds before the game actually spawns them. I'm not 100% sure about that, but the asterisks around potentially should remind me. It could be they spawn immediately and I was just having trouble finding them. I think I'm realizing why I chose not to play any more games like this for the research. There's only so many ways to say, I know this kind of game is never going to put the protagonist in actual danger, so I know I don't have to be afraid as the player. I'm going to put a sub note here, though. Despite that, I had some moments of genuine dread and fewer of adrenaline, which is, I mean, that adrenaline feeling, that feeling that I personally, that I get when I get a good jump scare, that's the subjective feeling of fear to me. That's gonna have to be a definition that I state very early on in this video essay. That's what I mean when I say whether something's scary. It's either dread leading up to a scare like that, or which is kind of just building adrenaline, and tension kind of comes before the dread and all that. I think dread in a lot of ways is just extreme tension that's been building for long enough to where it feels like there should have been a breaking point by now, but there wasn't. Which is what I'm here for. The narrator exiting the game for you is a great touch. Yeah, it's going to be fun in a metagame. Yeah. Another great bit of tension building. The game doesn't seem eager to overplay its hand too early. That's a big part of why this was such a successful horror game, I think, was because it was a slow build. You know, it didn't throw too much at me at once. I can probably count on one hand the jump scares in this game, and they're all used really effectively. All but one. All but one. The last one didn't really work. Another great bit, the narrator's reference to Sam as you humans does take some of the ambiguity out of the narrator's nature, and I find that removed the mystery a little too soon. That being said, I'm still not sure what the hell he was talking about like, oh, I'm a good guy and a bad guy, and maybe I'm you, and are you real? Because maybe I'm just as real as you. Like, no, dude, come on. Like, in the context of the game and Samuel's story, what are you? Let's see. I love a scare that you can miss. I like the puzzle. I like that. Here, hang on. I like the puzzles. I like that the puzzles seem to ramp up in time with the scares. First jump scare that kind of got me was at 4:17 of the first stream, and then the first one that really got me was like a minute later. Back-to-back jump scares, and they both got me. It was great. They could have had the jump scares be more frequent after the first two, but they didn't. They set back to rebuilding the tension, and I love it. Yeah, they realized, I think, that, and I bet playtesting had something to do with this, but they realized that you invest in a jump scare, right? You make a tension investment, and once you spend that investment on a jump scare, you got to build it back up. They did a great job with that. Third jump scare that got me, and I think it being a spider rather than another ghost made it more effective. Your threats, of course, the spiders stopped being scary once we got into the arcade game, and that was actually the last time the only other time we saw them. Very unsettling. A bit of ghost shenanigans at 5:03 of the first stream. That's right. I went closer to 5.5 hours. I don't. Well, you could probably, if you made a point not to backtrack unnecessarily, this could be an evening kind of game for you. Just give it 6 hours. Don't dawdle too much, and you'll get through it in an evening. But I'm always slow. I wanted to say something about the VHS section, but I don't remember what. Yeah, the VHS section, that first VHS section, though, in general, great horror. Very scary, very tense period walking through there. It's been a long time since I've been so unnerved in a video game, yeah. And then today, really nice touch forcing the player to walk right by the ghosts all the time. The sound of footsteps as you're trying to decipher a clue in a puzzle is fantastic. Kind of reminiscent of the footsteps in the prison courtyard in Silent Hill 2, only more effective for some reason. How does this game drive the tension so well despite never having given reason to believe any non-scripted threats exist? I didn't like that. Oh yeah, that was when that was like the first really clear kind of mumbling right in my ear. I think the ghost following me down the hallway doesn't really work for me because, for one, I saw it coming. But for another, I know it's the only thing to worry about, and if it's going to do something, it's going to do it. The start chase volume is a nice touch, but again, you're telegraphing the scare to me. But when the ghost runs right past you and you're suddenly wondering what you're supposed to be expecting, it gets unnerving. Just ambiguity. Massive, I don't know, status quo shift makes me wonder now if I can still count on there never being non-scripted threats. That 3D Pac-Man bit, I don't know. I think I'd have to really revisit that, honestly, whether in the VOD or replaying the game. But I think the game probably could have done without that. I don't know if it added some element that I haven't seen, but I think it kind of it wasn't good for the game's pacing. But it was interesting. It's the thing, if I was going to try and make an argument that this isn't a walking simulator, which I wouldn't do, but if I was going to, I would point to that section, because that's objectively not a walking simulator. There's more mechanics than just walking around. Not many, but there are. It's not scary playing 3D Pac-Man with the spiders. Somehow it was scarier when there weren't stakes. So I suppose it is tense once you start making progress. Still, though, it's an arcade game now. It was tense and stressful, but mostly because I didn't like it and didn't want to have to start over again, though the threat of losing all my coins was also contributing. Combat test discarded, good. That's the main thing. That's the main question I have, is what could I have seen had I picked up the hammer and went through the game the way I was supposed to. Just here, as far as closing remarks, fantastic walking simulator. Easily up there with Visage. Yeah, easily up there with Visage. I have a hard time saying Outlast 2. I used to consider Outlast 2 really scary in retrospect, but I don't know. I think it's hard to revisit a horror game and give it the same take. You know, you would have to force yourself to forget everything, and you can't really do that. Yeah, easily up there with Visage, though, as the most frightening walking sim I've ever played. Let's just say non-combat horror game. Non-combat horror game I've ever played. I do feel like I missed something, though. Something by not grabbing the hammer. Let me see something then. First of all, just out of curiosity, as like a metric for completion, I only got half of the achievements. Find the bloody card, play with the light, okay, tune in the radio for the second time, call a special place, find all the objects, I missed one, the hammer, find all the notes, I missed one, find all the drawings, I missed one, find all the coins, I missed one. Oh my god, find what everyone fears. That strikes me as a joke. Oh, yeah, the air freshener is what the symbol is. Vanish all floating thoughts. Okay, if you went back through and got all of them. Find all the cards. I missed 3. Find everything. Yeah, I missed 6 or 7. And then get all achievements. I might make an effort to 100% this, to be honest. This game strikes me as one that is worth 100%ing, but I don't feel the need to restrict myself from spoilers now that I finished it. Luto, the big lie. Just look at a walkthrough, I suppose. Oh my god, this is the whole thing. Okay. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, there's more to this. There's a lot more to this. Interesting. I don't know why the Spanish seem to make horror I enjoy. It's short enough to 100% without being a pain. Yeah, absolutely. I've only I've only been playing for. Well, here we can exit out of the game now. Turn that back up. Yeah, I played for 7.5 hours and I took it really slow. Oh, 8 hours, and I took it really slow. So if you, I think it's fair to say, without a guide, probably looking at 15 to 20 hours. If you're really, really comfortable and experienced with games like this, you're probably looking at the low end of that estimate, maybe closer to 12, 13, but yeah, very cool. I'm gonna have to look up like a story analysis of this game or something to just see what I missed, but that was fantastic. Geez, and we're only at 2.5 hours. I'd be happy. I wouldn't mind ending early tonight, and I don't think we have too many people watching. We got 3 people watching. Yeah, I might go ahead and call it there. Looks good. It is good. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough. If you like horror games that aren't too like mechanical, with very light mechanics, mostly puzzles, Luto, fantastic. It was a good distraction. I needed a distraction today. So that was nice. Yeah, really fantastic stuff. I think we'll call it a pretty short stream then. Realistically, I could have finished this if I wanted to go for a long day on Monday. But yeah, I don't know. We're not doing a cocktail stream this week, so no matter what, I'll likely see you on Monday. Let me see. See, the trouble is, I want to be done with the anecdotal research side of researching this video essay by the halfway point of September, and we've got 1 more week before well, technically it's this week, because that last week of September is 3 days, 3 days within September. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the horror streams for a little while. Which is kind of sad. I really like it. But I don't want to get burnt out on horror games. And October's right around the corner. We'll be doing horror games for October, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'll next, because I'm not going to transition to only doing Friday streams, so. But I do want to dedicate Mondays until this video is done to working on the video, right? At least dedicate these 6 hours I have dedicated to streaming to working on the video instead. So yeah, I think I'm gonna see everybody next on Wednesday. Good to see you, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, great to see you as well, Franklin. You too. Yeah, I think that's the plan then. Wednesday. Um, for the next couple of weeks, I'll be working on the video essay on Mondays. I'll still be back in this time slot, probably for RPGs on Wednesdays. Not really sure what we're gonna play because I'm not sure I want to go back to Rogue Trader. Still gotta make a call on that. And then yeah, next week we're doing another cocktail stream, but not this week. This week is an off week where cocktail streams are concerned. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We had a couple of great raids. We had a resub from Kurt. We've had Franklin and Kurt and Creamies. Yeah, wonderful having all of you. I'll see you on Wednesday. Unless I'll announce on the Discord if I change my mind on that, but that's the plan for the moment. The tenuous plan for the moment. All right. Goodbye, everybody.